The old rules of money? They're officially dead. In 2026, the gap between the rich and the poor isn't defined by how hard you work. It's defined by how well you use leverage. While the average person is still trading their time for a paycheck, terrified that AI will replace them, a small group of digital ghosts are doing the exact opposite. They are using simple, automated AI systems to build wealth while they sleep. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain. We're going inside the 5 AI wealth secrets that the traditional banking system is praying you never discover. If you stay until secret number 5, you'll see the exact strategy people are using to generate 5 figures a month without ever showing their face on camera. Let's begin. Secret number 1, the content arbitrage. Every day, billions of dollars of high-level financial data are published in boring, 50-page PDF reports. Most people ignore them, but the wealthy, they use AI to summarize these reports into 60-second viral insights. By using tools like Claude 4 and Notebook LM, you can turn complex data into simple wealth alerts for social media. You aren't a creator, you are a filter. And in an age of information overload, the filter gets paid the most. Let's look at a real-world example. A creator named AI Alpha started a channel just like this. Instead of guessing what would go viral, they used AI to scan 500-page SEC filings from companies like Nvidia and Tesla. They took the most complex data, things that would take a human 10 hours to read, and used a custom AI prompt to turn it into a 30-second wealth alert. In just 90 days, that channel reached 50,000 subscribers. Why? Because they weren't just giving opinions. They were giving leveraged data. That is the difference between a hobby and a business. Secret number 2 involves something called Micro-SaaS. You don't need to be a coder to build software anymore. In 2026, you can use AI to build a single-purpose tool. Think a calculator that tells freelancers exactly how much to set aside for taxes in real time, or an AI that writes perfect property descriptions for real estate agents. These tools solve boring problems, but they generate recurring monthly income. Banks love debt, but the wealthy love subscriptions. To understand why secret number 2 is so powerful, look at the traditional banking model. For decades, if you wanted to build a financial tool, you needed a team of developers and $500,000 in seed funding. In 2026, that barrier has vanished. Someone using AI agents can now build a tax strategy bot in a single weekend. While the banks are stuck in legacy code and red tape, the digital ghost is agile. They are solving problems in real time, for a fraction of the cost, and keeping 100% of the profit. This isn't just a side hustle, it's a total disruption of the financial sector. Secret number 3 is exactly what you're watching right now. The automated media empire. By combining 11 Labs for voice, NVIDIA for visuals, and ChatGPT for strategy, you can run 10 global media brands from a coffee shop. You don't need a camera, you don't need a studio, you only need a system. The banks want you to think starting a business is risky, but when your overhead is $30 a month for AI tools, the only real risk is staying in your 9 to 5. If you're wondering exactly how to start this today, here is the 3-step stack. Step 1. Use a tool like Perplexity to find a high CPM topic that is currently trending, like AI tax shelters. Step 2. Use 11 Labs to create a voice that sounds like a premium narrator, not a robot. Step 3. Use an AI video builder to layer in cinematic stock footage. You can produce a professional video in under an hour. The barrier to entry isn't technical anymore. It's purely about consistency. Now, before we get to the final 2 secrets, which are by far the most controversial. I have a question for you. Are you watching this to build a side hustle? Or are you looking to replace your income entirely? Drop a comment below with the word legacy if you're here for the long game. I read every single one. Now, let's get to secret number 4. Secret number 4, the ghost affiliate. In the old days of YouTube, you had to be a reviewer showing products on camera. In 2026, the game is different. You use AI to create comparative simulations. You take 2 high-end AI software tools, use AI to scrape their user data, and generate a side-by-side performance video. You aren't selling, you're consulting. And when someone signs up for a $1,000 a month enterprise tool because of your boring data comparison, you get a check every single month. It's called ghosting because the company pays you, but they don't even know your name. Let's get practical for a moment. How do you actually execute secret number 4? First, you use a tool like Perplexity AI to find high-growth software products that have high affiliate commissions. Think AI video tools or automated CRM systems. Instead of making a generic review, you create a pressure test. You show the AI performing a complex task and compare the results. People don't want to be sold to anymore, they want to see the proof. By showing the raw data, you build more trust in 5 minutes than a traditional salesperson does in a year. Finally, secret number 5, Agentic Wealth. This is the holy grail. While most people use AI to write emails, the top 1% are building AI agents. Digital employees that don't just talk, but actually do work. They monitor stock markets, execute trades, and manage customer service for small businesses while you sleep. The secret isn't just using AI, it's owning the systems that run the AI. If you can build a system that saves a business owner 5 hours a day, you don't just have a side hustle. You have a legacy. But why now? Why is 2026 the turning point? It's because we are entering the era of the sovereign individual. The infrastructure that used to belong only to the elites, media distribution, software development, and global marketing, is now available on your smartphone. If you aren't using these tools to build your own equity, you are essentially helping someone else build theirs. The window of opportunity for first movers in the AI wealth space is closing as the market becomes more saturated. The question isn't whether AI will create wealth, it's whose pocket that wealth will end up in. The world is changing faster than the banks can keep up. The question is, will you be the one holding the tools or the one being replaced by them? If you want to see the exact tools I use to build these systems, I've left a link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to Future Finance AI because the future belongs to those who see it coming. See you in the next one.